Yo, this is Kane. With Persona 3 coming to modern systems for the first time, I'm going to give you some beginner's tips for playing Persona 3 Portable. As soon as you start the game, you will have the choice of picking a male or a female main character, or MC. If you're new to Persona and want to experience the story how it was originally told in the PS2 game, pick the male MC. The female MC was added to this portable remaster of the game when it was first released. Though the stories are mostly the same, the female MC comes with a few extra story events and social links that aren't present in the male MC's story. If you've already played Persona 3 and want to try the story from a new perspective, or if you just think that extra content sounds like a good time, pick the female MC. The game is absolutely incredible either way. One of the coolest parts about Persona 3 is that it introduced social stats and social links, otherwise known as confidence if you played Persona 5, into the series. There are 3 social stats: academics, courage, and charm. Social stats are very important as many social links have stat requirements. For example, you need rank 6 academics to start Mitsuru's social link. The easiest way to raise these stats is by working part-time jobs. Part-time jobs are great because you can raise 2 stats at a time while also earning a little money. Working at the Chagall Cafe in the Paulonia Mall will raise your charm and courage. Working at B Blue V in the mall will raise your academics and charm, and working at Screenshot Cinema in Port Island Station will raise your academics and courage. Here's a few other of my favorite ways to earn social stats. To earn academics, stay awake in class when given the option. Those are easy academic points you don't want to miss out on. Also, just answering the questions correctly in class brings a lot of academic points your way. You can also play the quiz game in the arcade on Wednesdays and Saturdays. To earn courage stats, sing karaoke or play Horror House in the arcade on Tuesdays and Fridays. To earn charm stats, have a cup of coffee at Chagall Coffee or play photo sticker at the arcade on Mondays and Thursdays. Work on social links. Not only are they fun and help you learn more about the game's characters, they are extremely helpful to other gameplay mechanics. Each social link and each persona you use have a different arcana or different classes. For each rank you reach for a social link, you get extra experience points when fusing personas of the same arcana. Completing social links will also unlock powerful new personas to fuse. The most important thing to remember while doing social links is to have a persona of the same arcana of the social link you want to do equipped in your inventory, because you will earn extra social link points. Kenji is the magician arcana. So, you would want to have a magician persona with you when you do Kenji's social link. Lastly, with social links, sometimes you have to be careful. There's a few social links that have limited time to complete or can lock you out of their romance option. I don't want to spoil that for people who don't want to be spoiled, so if you want a more in-depth social link guide with information like that, please let me know in the comments. Do Elizabeth and Theodore's requests. You will have either Elizabeth or Theodore as your Velvet Room dweller. Their requests have some amazing rewards, some of which you can only get through the requests. Some of the requests also work kind of like a social link for them, so you can get to know my best girl, Elizabeth. Theodore's a good boy too. Save often. In this new port of P3P, there are 2 save options, a normal save and a quick save. To save normally, click this book here in the dorms. You can also do a normal save at your desk at the school and at the clock in the first floor of Tarurus. There's also a quick save option unlocked very early on April 20th of your game. You can access it from your menu. It can be very useful, especially in Tartarus. There are a few things to know about quick save. When you quick save, you will be taken to the game's menu, so only quick save when you plan to stop playing. When you reload, click continue to load your quick save. The quick save will be erased after loading it, so make a hard save or quick save again later. Do not turn it off without saving. Buy the item Yawn Be Gone from your school store. You can buy up to 3 a week. These cure your party from tiredness, so you can get back to hacking away at Tartarus. Be sure to take advantage of sale days at the pharmacy and the police station. Buy medicine at the pharmacy on Saturdays, and buy armor or weapons at the police station on Mondays. It's not even worth buying anything from the police station any other day. Do your Tartarus levels like as soon as possible. I personally do them as soon as new levels of Tartarus open up. If you skip them until the end, you'll have a lot of catch up to do and you'll be sad like 10-year-old Kane. Please, before anything, when you start Tartarus and you start combat for the first time, turn off the AI. If you don't, your party members will move on their own like this. To give them direct commands, here's the steps you take. Now you can control your party members. In terms of combat, the most important thing to do is exploit weaknesses. At the beginning of the game, you can ask Mitsuru to try to analyze and find out the enemy weaknesses. You can also find them out just by trying out different combinations. Once you find out the enemy's weaknesses, you can knock them down. Once every enemy on the field is knocked down, you can whoop them with an all-out attack. You want to make sure that you hit each enemy with their weakness only once. If you hit an enemy once they're knocked down, they'll get back up. Do not sleep on stat-changing moves. Moves like Tarunda would be a lifesaver. This ain't no Growl from Pokemon. My last tip for beginners is to fuse new personas often. The farther you get and the higher level you are, the better personas you can fuse. The personas you fuse are boosted depending on the Arcana social link, as I talked about before. Fusing new personas is much more efficient than just grinding your old personas. Unless you want to grind to get like a specific move or something, but I can talk about that in another video. If you guys want more in-depth guides on anything I talked about, like social links, combat, fusing personas, or making your way through Tartarus, please let me know in the comments. I am more than happy to make as many guides as you guys want for this game. Persona 3 is my favorite Persona game. While Persona 3 FES, or Persona 3 Festival, is my favorite version of the game, Persona 3 Portable is still incredible. I'm so happy that people can play it for the first time on a modern console. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. See you later. Peace.